Hi everyone, my name is Emma Batt, and today I was speaking to you about the usage of marijuana and how it can positively affect our minds and our bodies. I'm going to start off this speech by going ahead and addressing the negative things about marijuana. So when drugs first come to someone's mind, instantly people are going to think negative aspects about it. They're going to think bad things. Your thoughts are going to start to rumble, and people think all of the negative things that the media puts out about weed, about marijuana, pot, however, whatever terminology you want to use to describe it. For example, one of the bad things about marijuana is that marijuana is known worldwide for killing brain cells and for lowering your IQ. There is a study done, there is a study done in New Zealand, and the study followed people around from the ages of 13 to 38 and conducted an IQ test before and after. If these 13 to 38-year-olds were avid chronic marijuana users, meaning that they smoked weed just about every day or quite frequently, once the IQ test was done after the initial one, there was a drop in IQ points of roughly about 8 points by the age of 38. While the study does reveal that smoking marijuana can decrease your IQ points and has negative effects, I truly believe this is the only negative effect that smoking marijuana has on a person's body. Marijuana usage has many good things about it, and for starters, let's talk about the medical benefits. There's so many medical benefits about marijuana that people don't talk about a lot. If someone is experiencing chronic pains anywhere in their body, they can obtain a medical marijuana card and go to a local dispensary and purchase legal marijuana. Now, by chronic pains, I mean aching pains anywhere in your body, constantly, 24/7, every single day for your life. Cannabis contains cannabinoids, or CBD for short, that relieves pain and relaxes the mind. Another medical benefit for marijuana is that it helps with cancer, and this is probably the biggest benefit that marijuana usage has on a person. When someone is first diagnosed with any type of cancer, whether it's leukemia, breast cancer, cervical cancer, lung cancer, skin cancer, to a severity with skin cancer, when they're first diagnosed, they have to undergo a treatment called chemotherapy, or chemo for short. The negative aspects of chemo is that the side effects cause nausea and vomiting from all the harm that it's doing to your immune system. But if a cancer patient smokes marijuana, the oral cannabinoids are effective against nausea and vomiting caused by chemotherapy. And some small studies have found that smoking marijuana may also help alleviate these symptoms. So by smoking weed or smoking pot, however you want to call it, once a cancer patient undergoes chemotherapy and they start smoking marijuana, the symptoms and the side effects of the chemotherapy start to deviate and go away little by little. Of course, it's not all going to go away in one day or one hit, one puff, one blunt. However you smoke it, it's not going to go away instantly. So, with that being said, over time, your symptoms will decrease and they will go away. Studies have been shown that cannabinoids may either slow down the growth or even kill some types of cancer cells. Now, smoking marijuana will not completely cure your cancer, but it does help with the symptoms and help relieve the pain and kill some cancer cells. And this is a big step for medical research, because for such a long time there was no cure for any type of cancer. There was no way to stop it or put a halt on it. But with some symptoms in some cases, smoking weed does help get rid of your cancer cells, and it helps get rid of your cancer. To continue on about the positive things that marijuana does for someone, marijuana contains a substance called cannabinoid, like I mentioned earlier, or CBD for short. CBD is not a psychoactive drug like marijuana. Marijuana is a psychoactive drug that puts a hold on your mind. It opens up a gateway, it opens up a portal for you to see different things, experience different feelings, different thoughts, stuff like that. But CBD is not a psychoactive drug. So it won't alter a person's mental state of mind, but just relax the body. So in June of 2018, the FDA went ahead and approved the usage of CBD to treat rare and severe specific types of epilepsy. Now, epilepsy is a disease that causes seizures from flashing lights, from frequent and often rapid movement, stuff like that. And these rare and specific types of epilepsy are Lennox-Gastaut syndrome and Dravet syndrome. And these conditions are extremely hard to manage with typical medications, but with CBD, it helps with treatment so much better than a typical medication. A study published in 2017 showed that the use of CBD reduced in far fewer seizures among children with Dravet syndrome versus taking a placebo pill, which is just a sugar pill that helps balance out the epilepsy. So if a child is to get a hold of the CBD and they have these rare forms of epilepsy or just the regular epilepsy in general, then their symptoms and their pain goes away quite quickly. Aside from the wonderful things marijuana has done for the medical community, marijuana does great things for the mind as well. Weed sometimes is referred to as a gateway drug, and when people hear gateway, they think it's going to open them up to physically wanting to do other drugs and harder drugs such as cocaine, methamphetamine, crack, hard drugs like that. But in this instance, it's not that type of gateway drug. In most instances, being a gateway drug means that it opens up a person's mind or their third eye. And people claim that when they smoke weed, they have hallucinations and see things that the blind eye or mind would not be able to see. One person claimed that when she was smoking weed, she had a spiritual experience with Jesus Christ himself. This young girl had a very healthy relationship with Jesus. She had been recovering from some injuries and decided to take up smoking weed to see if that would help relieve her pain and to help cope with the pain. And the outcome was something that she never experienced. After she smoked, she talked about how her conversation with Jesus told her that she was holding in pain and sorrow from the injuries that she had acquired. And once this experience ended and her high was gone, she let go of all the hurt and all the symptoms that she had been feeling and never experienced any type of pain again. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that in this address I opened up your mind about changing your opinion on the usage of marijuana. Thank you for your time and for watching. My name is Emma Batt again. Thank you.